Over the last 12 months, you may have seen a lot of the Fiji Sevens team training down at the Uprising Beach Resort. A lot of you may be aware of the passion that Uprising has for rugby, and with our rugby field outside the front of the hotel. Having seen that particular side of our market grow over the last 12 months, we've identified now that we would like to invest further with the development of the niche market of sports tourism in Fiji. We think that there is a great opportunity for us to attract a number of international teams coming to obviously the mecca of World Sevens and rugby. And we will be investing further in basically upgrading what we currently have, which is an international sized rugby field, by putting in a 400 square meter high performance gym, 25 meter lap pool, a multi-purpose court to cater to basketball, netball. We don't want to just single ourselves out as being a destination for sports where you go to go and play rugby. We'd like to embrace everything and all things sports. And I think it's part of the owners of Uprising Beach Resort's passion as well, with Mr. Munch's background in sports science. It just aligns ourselves with what we see as the way forward for our product in Fiji and with the sports tourism market. And basically, in a nutshell, that's the exciting news that we have to mention. We will be upgrading our rooms as well and putting a further 12 rooms to cater for that. And we'd like to have these facilities in place as soon as possible. So we're currently just finalizing plans, and we'd like to have them ready to go for Ben Ryan and the boys when they start coming in 2016 and the build up to Rio to assist with their campaign to hopefully bring home a gold medal to Fiji.
Members of the press, we are actually quite pleased to hear this announcement today. As you all know, sports tourism is a growing market that has potential to boost the visitor numbers into Fiji. Uprising Beach Resort has got plans to continue its passion for sports development. It's not just rugby that they're all about. They've built a reputation also as a strong supporter of local sports and teams, and rugby in particular, and also been able to produce world-class Fijian rugby players. Now, it's a locally owned and managed by a team and born and raised in Pacific Habour. And Uprising has a strong desire, obviously, to continue to provide opportunity to ensure that the local employment in the Pacific Habour area is supported also. So it's a great, fantastic news for the government. As you all know, I did mention something about sports tourism. We've got the professional golf happening. We've got the World Surfing Championship, which ends today. Fiji has, for us, that's a fantastic growth area that we're always trying to better. Also, it's encouraging for the government to see this, because it also means a healthier Fiji. It's a great opportunity for our locals to be able to use the facilities that are there for our younger generation and the older generation. It's a great thing for health, for a healthy Fiji. We hope to build on our relationship also with local sporting bodies in order to provide international teams that tour Fiji, an experience where they can train with purpose in a single environment. And this is the kind of thing that this has been established for. Uprising Beach Resort is an authentic Fijian accommodation option. It's about 45 minutes outside of Suva and Pacific Habour, and which I can safely say is the adventure capital of Fiji. And this is offering a quality and a unique range of accommodation options also from the hotel. So it's fantastic news. I'm glad that you have the faith in developing all of this and working with Tourism Fiji to do all of this.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate you being here. It's great news. Tourism Fiji wishes to really thank Uprising for their initiative. Sports tourism is going to be a major growth market, specifically with our location in the Pacific and our idyllic weather and opportunities. Rugby's always been one that Uprising have definitely focused on, and it's continued on, and by now it looks like it's going to grow even further. The high performance unit that they're talking about, I know has been in the plans for a while, and it's a great revelation to see it coming sooner. We're going to need it for going forward, so it's great to see. And Tourism Fiji really wishes to recognise the opportunities going forward, which is like things like the NRL. As I've mentioned a bit earlier, we've got the Melbourne Storm coming into Fiji in the off seasons. That's going to be really big news for people. We have players from Fiji, such as Petero, that are trying to get into Tier 2 in the New South Wales Rugby Cup. These are all initiatives that require opportunities back in Fiji to help develop them, the players, the opportunities for them to become more committed as professional sportsmen. So I take a hat off to Uprising for announcing these opportunities they're bringing forward, and we look forward to encouraging them and helping them brand them as they move forward. Thank you very much.